What's up, everybody? I still can't believe I'm doing this. For anybody that knows me, this is absolutely crazy and it's so out of my comfort zone. But my name is Randy Bains and I'm here to make $1 million. Hey, what's up, everyone? I thought I'd just make a little recap video of my trades that I took today. I came into the desk this morning and looked at the 15-minute charts, and I kind of had built a short thesis. I will explain this, and I ended up taking two trades, one loss. I came back later in the day with one win. Ended the day with a small green, which was great, but a few other key takeaways from the day that I'll talk about. So coming into the morning, I had looked at the 15-minute chart, and NQ was looking bearish relative to ES was looking bearish, but had a little pop here at the end. So if you look at NQ yesterday, it had this push higher. As the end of the trading day came in yesterday, price pushed down. Into the overnight, it was under the start of day VWAP. It never managed to get above it again. The buyers failed. Ooh, they tried one time, and then the rest of the time the sellers were in full control. So looking at the 15-minute NQ chart, looks quite bearish to me. Now, when we look at the 15-minute ES chart, we have the same price action. We get this push higher. At the end of the day, price comes back down. And through the overnight, the buyers fail to regain control of the start of day VWAP. It's here just before pre-market, which would be 8 a.m. Eastern time. The buyers step in. We get some job numbers. The buyers seem to hold the start of day VWAP. So this is looking bullish now, where ES is still looking bearish. It can't even get above the start of day VWAP. So I come into the morning, market opens. I will not trade until 9:45 Eastern time is once this 15-minute opening range is set. As you can see, market opens, buyers gain control of the New York VWAP, pushes price higher. We reject multiple times. It fails to take this level at, I think it is 6120. It fails to take it. We get a push down. Now we're back under the New York VWAP. It holds the start of day VWAP. Here's where I look for an entry as we get this rejection candle off of the New York VWAP, and we have 1, 2, 3 candles prior that failed to get above it. I'm looking for a short down to the bottom here, and Q is still looking bearish, so this is a lower probability trade because ES was looking bullish coming into the open, but I wanted to take a shot of it. There was a few guys in the group that took a long, roughly at I'm pretty sure it's going to be back here, probably at this bounce of the New York VWAP. Either way, I'm seeing the short side of this trade, they're seeing the long side of this trade. As price holds this start of day VWAP nicely, we get a pushback, takes the New York VWAP here. I start to wonder, am I on the right side of the trade? I don't like it now. We're on this side of the New York VWAP. ES was looking bullish. NQ is starting to look bullish, so I'm going to cut the trade early. I cut the trade early. I think it was a 3.5 point loss. It was $100 in my XFA and 2 of my combines. Not one bit upset, because as you see, if I stayed in this trade, we would have had this strong push down again. I would have got induced thinking my thesis is going to work out. Hung into the trade here, it would have pushed back up. I would have held on because I had such a strong bias when we get this push down, would have held on and ended up taking a full loss for 1 hour. So basically, discipline kicked in. One thing I have a hard time doing is admitting I'm wrong, but when it comes to trading and you can admit you're wrong, you will leapfrog the competition. That's one of the biggest things, is admitting when you're wrong. So I ended up leaving the desk. I had some stuff to do with my family. We went for a nice walk, like a mini hike, and basically got back to the desk just an hour before market close, power hour. I was doing some markups and looking at some charts, and I see a long entry present. Now, here we're already trading at this is high of day. We're already such high levels. This is, again, not the highest probability of trades, but I was able to enter and have a super tight stop, knowing that if we cut below this high a day VWAP, I'm going to want nothing to do with this trade. I'm just looking to get back what I lost from the morning and get out. So I enter 5 micros. We get this push above the high day VWAP break. The CVD is at plus 9,000 now, which is quite high. We got large blocks of liquidity at 61.40, 45, and 150. So I have a thesis here that we're going to get a push higher. Hopefully to the 145s is kind of where I'm looking for my target. 150 would be, even better. So as price kind of pushes up, it comes back down. I notice Donald Trump is still speaking. I have my financial juice open on one of my monitors, and I get a headline that he's still talking. So I have to be very cautious now. At this point, I had to get on a call, so I set my stop to just under break even. I should have probably put it at break even. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Sometimes with Top Step, I have this weird mental thing where if it's at break even, it's covering my actual position. And yeah, it's just something I do, and it's something I really got to work on. Anyways, while I'm on the phone, we get this push here. I get stopped out. I'm down $20, $22. At first I'm a little upset, but I had to take the call. So, it is what it is. Luckily I had that stop there. So it could have, when say Donald Trump said something crazy and we had a 10 point push down, it would have cost me, double, triple. So I gave it a minute. I still liked my thesis. Everything still was presenting on Bookmap. Now NQ itself was looking more bullish where it was failing to take its previous day VWAP. I re-entered. Same idea. Now I have my stop at 6 points just below here, but I will cut it a lot sooner. This is just to be safe in case we get some weird news pin or something with Donald Trump speaking. So as we get this push higher, I just want to get back what I lost. So now we're coming into MOC and price action gets very volatile. I took off 4 of the 5 contracts to, I think I secured 80 of the $122 I needed there. Just because who knows, this could have easily, now we're making a new high day, this could have just shot straight back down. I trailed my stop aggressively and ended up closing here, giving me a $5 profit on the day. So I got $128 in the XFA and the Combine, and then in some Apex challenges that I got these free betas, I put 2 minis on, and those I ended up taking $11.75. So all in all, showing the patience to walk away from the desk after the first loss, keeping that loss small, coming back later in the day to do some work, looking at the charts, seeing something present, sticking to my plan, following it, getting what I needed out of the market. I could have just as easily held on for another 5 points. But for me, we're in MOC. We got a new high a day. This could easily, I've seen it many times before, just shoot straight back down. Not a problem. So I'm good. I finished the day up $5. I learned some great lessons. I saw both sides of the trade in the morning. I knew mine was lower probability. I'm glad some other guys took the trade in our group and I got to see the other side of it so I could see it a little more clearer versus being stuck on that short bias and taking a full loss. So all in all, was a great day. Looking forward to another day tomorrow. And yeah, please, if you have any comments, like I always say, let me know, and then hit that subscribe button, please. Follow along on this ride. Cheers.